Hey guys, thank you all, you wonderful people, for tuning into the collective. My name is Sisyphus, and we are celebrating the launch of the Ishtar Collective YouTube channel. Let's go! No, but seriously, thank you guys for tuning in so much. I'm super excited to be launching this episode, finally. It took us forever to get it going, and a lot of hiccups and false starts, but we got there in the end. So, I wanted to use this episode I wanted to recap what's been happening while we've been on the server, haven't been recording. I wanted to show you guys that. So you're gonna see me in limbo here in a second. We're gonna hop into a kind of story time format, and we're gonna explain some of that. And then there's a very special guest you guys are gonna get to meet. And so, not gonna keep you any longer. We're just gonna send you on your way. And so much fun. See ya. Hi, I'm Sisyphus.
And I'm Apollo.
And this is the S&A Storytime segment. So we wanted to use this section of the video to kind of start off at the beginning. Because you guys haven't been with us the whole time, and I know people like seeing how we got here and how we came to be, I thought the first episode would be a great spot to kind of go over a recap, show you some cool stuff that happened, and let you know where we stand in a lot of different ways. Okay?
Like our crash.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
So it all started with the crash, but you guys know about that. You guys saw that. It was I'm sure it was a real spectacle to watch. But what's important is what happened after. You see, after this motley crew fell out of the sky, I joined them fairly shortly because I'm understaffed. No other reason. It's hard to fly that thing. Okay, it's designed for 6 people, you know. And so when we hit the ground. My slight issue. You see, blunt force trauma's a bitch. And even with dimensional dampeners, which these guys don't even have, but I did, we all received pretty major head trauma. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I suffered from, and I still do, kleptomania.
Yeah, he's slightly insane. So, we don't really remember our names. So, our good friend Apollo over here, who is amazingly creative and talented, decided to come up with some awesome, sick code names out of a book that he found in his old room.
It's human literature.
But yeah, humans are gross, am I right?
They're interesting, to say the least. I remember they made a whole monument about me in West Virginia, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah,
Isn't that in one of their songs? The name's not... Besides the point.
I don't...
Anyways, so I'm obviously Sisyphus.
Obviously Apollo.
And we should probably take a second to introduce some of the other members of our team.
Yeah.
So, up first, we have Icarus. Yeah, I'll let you go with him.
Yeah, I mean, he's very adept in his arcane arts. He's very out there as a person.
That's
not very talkative.
Yeah, I kind of hate the guy. Up next, we have Hermes. You guys have only briefly seen Hermes. He's pretty cool. He has helped so much with the construction here.
Very fast.
He's a very cool guy. And trust me, you'll get to see more of him. And then last but not least, Helios. I'll let you take Helio.
I mean, Helios, he's named after the god of the sun. Every time I see him, he's glowing, so... Moving
on. So, what happened after we all met?
Well, I mean, Mars is a very dangerous terrain. Constant sandstorms, meteor strikings, not to mention all the evolved creatures that lurk around at night. We had to set up base quickly, if there was a slight chance of survival.
And, I'm the only one who can breathe in space.
Yeah, so it was difficult. We had a little oxygen bubble from our crash ship that we had to set up.
After most of the manual labor was done, we were able to set up a pretty nice shelter for ourselves here. We're gonna do a tour of it at some point, but probably not this episode. Maybe towards the end. If you guys are good.
Maybe episode 2.
Probably, if not this episode, it'll be next episode. But I do want to do some cool stuff with the tour that hasn't been finished yet. So watch out if it's done by the time this episode's released. There will be a cool cut at the end, and you guys will see the tour of the base. If it isn't, just wait out for that next episode. So,
yeah.
Moving along, we set up base, and the base here it's pretty large. We have a lot of technology going on here. We had a small feud with Blaze, which hopefully is mostly resolved as of this moment in time. It was a bit of a thing. Nobody in particular caused the feud in any way, shape, or form. There is no singular person we can blame for this, is there?
Nope.
Is there, Apollo?
No, there's not.
Good thing we don't have any kleptomaniacs for it, right?
Yep.
Because there's no one person to blame, we're gonna stop talking about the Blaze situation there. We're gonna move right on because it greatly upsets all of us. But we had a small feud with Blaze. We've been exploring, doing some other cool stuff, setting up power, decorating the base. I think the base, just setting up the base in general, it's a wide blanket. It covers a large span of time. Probably the last month, 2 months, are just alone setting up the base, situating our power, situating different
our oxygen.
That was a huge issue.
Our security, lighting, power. You already
stealing Apollo 11. Yeah. Sorry, humans.
Me.
Well, it was both of us.
I mean, yeah.
But yeah.
Been able to...
We've got something cool for you guys to see though. So recently, me and Apollo here, we're flying around on a kind of a little bit of a mission, trying to explore more of the Earth. When we came across a very interesting new person we've never seen before. So we're gonna let you guys see that. It's good, and then we're gonna cut back in, and we'll see you then. Yeah. Have fun. Yo, you see that?
Hey,
identify yourself.
Our Mary Morningstar of Mortem Y.
Mortem Y. Morningstar? You say your name was Morningstar?
Yes, Morningstar is.
Any relation to a Michael Morningstar?
Not that I know of. No blood relations at all.
any brothers or sisters?
No.
Only child?
Majority of my...
Only child.
Just
not anymore.
Doing a small checkup.
Oh, what is that?
Any history of strange magical powers in your...
I mean, Earth, not the past, but currently now, the Earth itself has seemed to grant me speed.
What do you mean by speed? Like, elaborate.
I mean, I could show you an example.
Demonstrate.
Oh, he has the same thing Hermes has.
Yeah,
Hermes?
he does. Hermes is somebody else. Don't worry
Okay,
about that
I'm
for
sorry.
now.
We're being rude. You've introduced yourself. It's time for us to introduce ourselves.
Yeah, we're totally being rude.
Yes, the
Sisyphus of Asgard.
I'm Apollo of Netepisus.
Are you alone on this planet, Mary Morningstar?
I am not. I'm here with my assistant, Mark Erling, after,
Erling?
Erling, yes.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Erlings and Morningstars working together. Never thought I'd see the day. What are your intentions on this world, Mary Morningstar? Or more rather, what are your intentions and how did you come to be here?
Are you doing scientific research on the planet?
More or less, trying to more of an observed way to construct things to new devices or using new magical or other species like to make things work. It was not exactly my intention to land on this planet, more like a miscalculated error that ended me up here.
No, I forgot a negative sign somewheres.
Yeah, seems to be happening a lot these days.
Yeah, crashing. We like to do that a lot. Any blunt force trauma on your way down?
Not that I know of.
Well, that's
I
good.
totally
you got a
envy
flight.
you.
Yeah.
Well, to answer your question, been here about maybe a week or two. Haven't been here too long. Just been around. My assistant has been exploring the mines of this. Well, not really mines. The caves that exist within there. This planet seems to have a lot of resources that are quite unique.
Yeah, I would agree. So I suppose we've been asking a lot of questions about you. I suppose we should answer some questions about ourselves. So we are part of an alliance known as
survivor
the Ishtar
group,
Survivor
rather.
Group. So we've encountered some other groups, but I think there was kind of a small war. A lot of them are gone now. We don't know what happened to them. The ones that survived scattered. But there was one interesting person that I think you should know about. Well, 3 people, but one in particular. He goes by the name of Blaze. He seems to possess level 20 technology on the galactic scale. A DNA alteration device on his wrist built by the Galvans. At least that's what the scans I made identified. But then there's 2 others other than him, who are part of their own small faction. One that refers to himself as Vitamix, and the other one refers to himself as Rizmu. Anyways, so that's besides the point. So Vitamix, as like between the 2, Vitamix is far more of a formidable threat. They both have similar technology to Blaze, with the exception of not possessing the level 20 technology. But Vitamix in particular is a scary foe. He's very cunning. He's very ruthless.
He looks like Frankenstein.
He's got a mass. I'm getting to that. He's got a huge ego, though. From what I can observe. Can you? I'm sorry. I'm being dumb for a second.
Again,
OCD.
both suffer from brain damage.
Yeah. And so he does possess a similar. He possesses DNA alteration tech, but not on the level of the Omnitrix. The DNA device simulates the ability of an Osmosian. You ever encountered one of those before?
Seen a few, not the full extent of their abilities.
Yeah, but as you know, they possess the ability to absorb energy and copy the properties of any matter they touch. And he was pretty threatening like that, but it all got worse. He got his hands on energy similar to that of the Omnitrix that Blaze possesses. Through all this rampant energy that he was absorbing, he's like an amalgamation of like 8 different transformations that Blaze has access to. I don't know which ones. I haven't actually looked into it yet. I probably should have, but he's pretty formidable. I know he's looking into a way trying to fix it to go back to his normal self, because he's kind of like Apollo mentioned. He's kind of a freak.
Frankenstein.
He looks like Frankenstein. Yeah. He's terrifying to look at.
Then there's his assistant that.
Yeah, that
dinosaur.
bullet. Yeah, and then there's Rizmu. I don't know what he is yet. He possesses a gauntlet called he refers to as the Syncotrix, which basically manifests into an armor around his body. It's not that powerful. I'm not really worried about him. I am worried more about his intelligence and his he's very underhanded and unpredictable. And a lot of people underestimate him because he doesn't have combat strength. But he can be a sneaky little bastard if he wants to be.
So,
On any
how
given
much
day.
of a problem are these guys?
I don't know.
You should avoid them.
I don't know. It depends on what your goals are here. If you want to leave, having the the technology that the Omnitrix provides and having access to some of its features could be very useful. If your only goal is leaving. If your goal is leaving and making a difference, though, Vitamix may be an enemy that you want to take out. There is one more guy, but I didn't mention him yet because I don't know enough about him. His name is Tideman. He seems to be on Blaze's. He only just appeared a few weeks ago. No clue where he came from. And he seems to be on Blaze's side for whatever reason. Although he seems to be a little bit more, like, insane than Blaze's.
Yes. Anyways, we're taking too much.
Any other questions you want to ask? I mean, yeah, we are taking up a lot of time. Although I do feel like the information you have received from us could be pretty useful.
I do have maybe a small bit depending on your response to them. So there's 2 troublemakers that exist on this planet, or maybe off-world. Yeah, well, my biggest question is, what is your group's aim? What are you trying to do?
Survive.
Destroy. Yeah, survive. We can go with that.
Okay.
Human rights violations. We want to kill them all. So fine. Seriously though.
But
our aim is, I don't know. We all have our reasons, like our own independent purposes.
but listen, we are just trying to survive. We won't mess with you if you don't mess with us.
That's I think our standing when it comes to most things is, right now we have our own problem to work with. We're not exactly heroes. I don't like standing idly by and watching just death. I don't like watching when you have the ability to do something, to stop something bad or tragic from happening. I believe that you have an obligation to do something in the face. Like, you have an obligation, a responsibility to stop it. Which is why, because of my incredible amount of power and intelligence that I possess, I have a responsibility to help as many people as I can while I'm here. And try and save as many people as I can. So, in a way, I am myself. I'm trying to be a force for good. That is what I wish to be. I wish to be remembered that way. These guys, not so much. You see, like, the only difference between us isn't just that we crash separately. We have different, like, we all want to survive. That was why we formed together in the first place. And we not just want to survive, but to thrive as well. But we all have our own individual goals, and mine is to go back home. But I want to help as many people as I can along the way. So, that's my goal. What about yours?
If only I could go back home. But I guess right now it's to survive. I do have one mistake I do need to correct.
I do think Apollo mentioned earlier, we've taken up a lot of your time. He's right. If that's your only question, I do think it is time for us to be off now. But it was a pleasure meeting you. Ishtar away!
Ishtar away!
Please stop. Please.
Okay.
Please. Thank you. Let's
What,
just go
DMs?
home.
Alright, yeah.
Psst, psst. Hey, dude, we're live.
What?
Yo.
So that was interesting, huh?
Yeah, that was real interesting. Mary, what an interesting fellow.
We took up so much of their time, I really feel bad.
I don't think we took up that much time. I think we're fine.
Yes.
But no, that was something really special. I feel it in my bones. I feel like he's gonna be a good ally from now on.
Now on, if they really choose to be allies, we kind of just met them.
Yeah, I hope they do though. I would hate to see someone with a cause as noble as theirs to go down in flames. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
Fair enough. Hey guys, I know, a little weird, cutting straight out of the story time format and into video, but I wanted to cover some things in an outro really quickly that I forgot to cover in that segment. So, just a little quick addition at the end. We are going to be uploading videos, or at least I'm going to be trying to upload videos every Friday. There might be survival content, they might not be. That is up to you guys. I might do polls and stuff in the Discord. The Discord's gonna be linked in the description along with the Twitch, because we do Twitch streams as well. Or At least I do for right now. Nobody else wants to. But I do Twitch streams every Thursday. I do stream on the server occasionally, but mostly I like to focus on other game content because that's just I don't just play Minecraft, guys. Another thing, you guys might see a bit of Blaze every now and then, but just know he's not gonna be on all the time. So please don't ask for him in the comments. He'll show up when cool stuff's going on, but other than that, he'll probably not be in the videos too much because this is our channel, not his. If you want to see Blaze's stuff, then you can go over onto his channel and watch his stuff, which is also really cool. And you should subscribe to his channel and subscribe to ours too if you'd like. Finally, I'm kind of low on. I don't really know what you guys want to see for the next episode. That's why we ended up doing a lot of the recap stuff and so much talking because I wasn't exactly certain what I wanted to do. So I am leaving it to you guys to go into the comments and tell me what it is you guys want to see me do. And next video, I might just do some of your ideas. I might just make a video about some of your ideas. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And goodbye.
Sub the SR Survivors, bro.